What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome. Hello. Hope everybody's having a fantastic fucking week so far. And if they're not, just be glad. Wednesday's over with. You're on the downslope. So if it's a shitty week so far, we're over it. It's done. We're moving on.
Moving on.
Oh, well, how's everybody doing today?
Not too fucking shabby so far.
No work today. Yay!
Can't go fucking wrong there.
Nope. I got a cashier tomorrow though, so that's gonna be a fucking treat.
Yeah.
It's my first full shift as a cashier.
It's $1.
Right? How much is this?
Right?
Oh my
Open the
God!
cos-
Point at the sign.
Do you have the cash back as $1 sign on there? Because all of our dollar stores say if you want cash back on the little thing, it says it's $1.
It probably does. I actually had to give cash back my first night of being cashier, but I was still training, so she just was like, "Oh, hey, people are gonna ask for cash back. If you don't have it, just tell them to fuck off." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "No, I'm just kidding." My assistant manager's awesome.
Like, wait, can I?
I know. I was like, wait. Well, now you're putting that in my head.
Right? Now it's subconscious.
I need
Don't
to
tell
get
him
cash
to fuck off.
back. I need you to fuck off.
Yeah. Don't tell him to fuck off. Tell him to suck your dick.
Even
Talk
better.
My 7-foot-long tripod, third-legged dick.
Right.
Just as many details as you can throw in.
Tell them, hey, you want your $20? $20 is $20, motherfucker. Before I forget, let's say hello to everybody out there. Who do I see so far? See GBV's in the house, Larry's out there, Ronnie, Giz is out there, Kenny B, Ron's out there, Sin's out there, Wambatsky, Michelle's out there. Who else did I see? Kenny B. Oh, Swag's in the house. Yeah. Everybody's slowly but surely rolling in. Vega's out there.
Pick up.
Everybody's-
Hello, make up.
Hello, Vega. It is, but it is. You know who you are. Welcome. What's happening there, buddy? I'm still looking for that goddamn invite. It got lost in the mail. That's all I'm saying, Volga. Oh, G's in the house. What's happening, G?
Hurry up,
Fuck is that guy?
I'm diligently working on providing people some more wonderful things to get their hands on. One piece of news for everybody, so everybody knows what's going on in my neck of the woods. I have a job interview tomorrow for a supervisor position. So,
Like your third time, right?
I had the phone interview over Christmas, and on Monday they called and scheduled me for the in-person. So,
Nice.
if that falls through into place, no more working at home, which it is what it is. Which, the plus side, no longer taking fucking phone calls and dealing with dumb fucks. So that's a win.
Silver linings.
Yep. Don't get me wrong, I'll be bummed that I can't sit around in shorts and a t-shirt every day anymore, but, you know, it is what it is.
I'll take your job. I'll sit around in my panties and my t-shirts.
It's all right. If you work from home, that's perfectly acceptable. It's like even when I had meetings from home, like, do you want to turn your camera on? Nope. Because I don't want you to see what I'm wearing right now. Big shirt that says, fuck you.
I'll just get like a green t-shirt and green panties, and I'll turn it into like a suit on my green screen.
Nice.
That would be kind of awesome. Just like there's a little bit of a delay as you move, and like,
The hell? Do you got like some sort of weird suit going on there? I think you might want to re-iron that. What's everybody else got going on this week? Anything good?
it's supposed to get, I think, 13 inches of snow on Friday.
Ooh, fuck right off with that 13 inches of snow. You can keep that nonsense. I'm over that.
Okay, I'm just giving it to everybody. You want 13 inches? I got 13 inches for you.
I am temporarily the owner of 2 very cute Yodas.
Only temporarily.
Just waiting on that 510.
They're gonna be here on Saturday,
All right.
but they're gonna get their last coating of resin on Friday because I already have the 510s for these guys. So
There.
Shit.
I get the other 510s on Saturday, so skulls will be back available on Saturday.
There you go.
Word up.
Get on it, folks. Get on it. What about you, Ned?
Same old, same old. I just finished up a build actually when we got into the room. I could show real quick. It's pretty awesome.
Whoa.
Okay, the detail.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, go.
The fuck.
His answer is the fuck.
I watch Nick all the time in amazement every time. I'm like, how the fuck does he? I don't even know. And I watched the whole process. I still don't know how he does it.
It's
Amazing.
one of them things. I'm sure if I watched you play guitar, I'd be like, oh shit.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
He's a wizard.
I think I decided I'm going to take on the undertaking of building my own kitchen table.
Oh,
Okay.
crafty.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a big river table with not one of those fucking blue or green rivers that you see in all those fucking things. No, I think I want it
You're gonna-
black, like a black
Oh, you're
river.
not gonna melt crayons into it and then coat it with resin?
No, no crayons.
Fuck your table.
Okay.
Nick Devine's like, can I pull this down or will I destroy
It's
everything?
screwed. It is definitely screwed right now because I had to like lean it up so it could be seen more. But I'm actually gonna move it, and I don't think my camera's going to be able to. Doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yours, Nick Devine. I've
Oh,
seen
nothing,
pictures
yeah.
of yours. He's got foils and pebbles in his.
Yeah. That's Kim Dixon and Merlin
Hey,
making that.
special. Yep.
Fucking awesome.
They do some fantastic fucking work, and their
Yeah.
shop is fucking massive.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this shit out of my garage and possibly my basement because it's a little too cold to be out in the garage right now. Although all the cutting's gonna have to be done out in the fucking garage because I'm not pulling my heavy ass table saw down into the fucking basement.
Yeah. They definitely seem like fun to make, and it's like, you know, it's not like something you gotta labor over like all the time. It's just like, you know, lots of drying time and stuff, but it seems like it's a lot of fun and very like a lot of satisfaction when it's done.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, I was like, I see how much they fucking charge for that shit in the store. I'm like, I can build that for a fraction of the cost. And there's a guy that lives fucking 30 minutes from here that sells bunches of rough cut live edge fucking lumber for dirt fucking cheap. So I'm going, I can go out there, find a nice piece that I want out of the right type of wood, and I'll be a happy camper.
I want to hire Kim Dixon and her husband to come over and take down the huge pine tree that's about to burst through my house and be like, hey, you can have all this pine wood if you like. Just take the fucking tree down.
All that pine, that's fucking burning wood right there.
That'll look pretty with some resin on it.
Yeah. Well, I probably want to let it sit in a fucking lake for a year to pull all the fucking water and shit out, all the fucking sugars and shit out of it, so that way when you cut it down, it doesn't warp.
I really want that tree to come down. I've gone at it with an axe a few times, but I've mostly gone after the limbs. It's only a matter of time before I start just chucking a V into it, just like, please teeter that way, please teeter that way.
How big is it?
Big enough she wants to chuck her V at it.
Yeah.
It's pretty large.
Is it how tall compared to your house? And are you like a 1-story, 2-story?
1 story, and it's about triple my house size. Like this
Yeah,
this
that
is
would
bad.
probably be expensive to get taken down. I know over here, like to get a tree that's like 30 feet tall, which is what you're saying, it's like $2,000 to get somebody to come out, take it down, and chop it up.
Yeah, they're fucking pricey. We had to have a dead tree removed out of our front, and we would have done it ourselves, but it was running right between the power lines going to our house and the neighbors.
Well,
I was like, I'm not fucking with it. I'll pay somebody else to come out here because that's something that I don't want the fucking liability on that one. And
I'm tempted to go for it, just carving a little V into it and then trying to lasso a huge rope at the top and just tug it a couple times and then let go and run like a scared bitch.
I don't think this is going to go how you think it's going to go.
I don't think it's gonna go how I think it's gonna go either, which is why I don't think Nick has gotten me the chainsaw yet.
Instead of saying timber, you say Loomy.
I'll leave the camera on so in case it doesn't go the right way, you guys can watch my room just implode.
Yeah, we'll have to live stream that for sure.
you know, the plus side to that is you could probably make a lot of money if it goes viral. Maybe enough to cover the damages to the house.
Yeah.
Or send it to Ellen. Maybe they'll put it on Ellen and somebody will send you a check for $10,000.
Be nice.
I'm hoping that eventually somebody will be like, hey, we want this for like a Christmas tree in New York. Can we have it? Take it, motherfucker. Take it.
Well, if it's that kind of tree, that's a whole different story. Then people will buy it. But if it's like a fucking jack pine where it just looks all fucking scraggly looking, you know.
Yeah, it's starting to get straggly looking.
Aren't we all?
I used to have lilac trees around the house, and the pine tree has completely fucking whipped them out of the ground.
Fucked
And I
up.
love lilacs.
I actually had to kill the missus' lilac when we first moved in here because it's a lilac bush, not a fucking tree, and a lot of the fucking things coming out of the ground were the size of a fucking tree, so it was taking all the nutrients from the rest of the bush, so shit wasn't blooming. I just fucking went out there, hacked them off. Next year they were all fucking grown back up like a fucking regular bush again. Some bitch. Downside, I read it can take up to like 2 or 3 years before it'll bloom and actually produce lilacs again, which it is what it is. So you just have to wait it out. It's not like we don't have time. We got a pretty long mortgage on this fucking house. I mean, unless I come into some money really fucking quick, which I highly doubt because I don't play the lottery. Best chance of getting this place paid off is if I fucking die.
Hashtag America.
Yep. Living the American dream, y'all. In
I'm sorry,
debt
I
for the
thought this
next
was
30
America.
fucking years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
I'm terrible. If my husband catches me when I'm cranky and he's like, you need to go to the doctors, I just yell at him, it's cheaper to let me die. And then I walk away and he's like, we're still going to the doctors.
It's really not cheaper if you die because then you gotta pay for all the burial expenses. And
No.
even cremation's not fucking cheap.
Cremation's like what, $12,000? Just put me in a bin with everybody else. I don't need my own separate little crevice.
No, it's not like $12,000. But it's not that expensive. But it's still fucking expensive. My dad was cremated and it cost us like $1,200 just for the cremation.
Exactly.
And that I didn't even buy a fucking urn. I made the urn my goddamn self just to save some goddamn money.
See, you
Yeah.
don't even have to do that. Just put me in a plastic sandwich baggie and just go put me somewhere.
Well, that's kind of what they do at first. You end up in a plastic sandwich baggie, basically, and then that goes in the urn.
I'm perfectly content with this. I need no urns. I need no services. Just burn it and lose it.
Oh, and you know, at this point, what was it? There's some fucking company out there that'll let you put your ashes into fucking trees so that way you can become a tree. I like where Steven said that. Fucking A right. Viking funeral. Raft at sea. Shoot an arrow at me that's on fire and let me burn. Fuck it. Sounds like a good time right there.
That's what I
Right.
could do. I could get a fast tech floaty. I could have Nick put my ashes on the fast tech floaty and send me down the creek and just throw like flaming arrows at it.
There you go.
I'm wondering how hard that would be to write that into the will, and if there's any state laws that I would have to break in the process.
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say. Is I don't think it's even legal to do anything but the funeral by burial or the ashes. I don't even think I don't think you're allowed to do anything else. Because I remember talking with this about somebody about like the cheapest funeral. I think there's like laws.
It's like,
that you
to be
can't-
honest, I think we did something kind of illegal with my grandma, because my grandma wanted to be spread in the Cook City switchbacks in Montana. So we had her
Ooh.
cremated, and we went all the way up to the top to where they got their little lookout, hoofed our asses out to the edge, and just started throwing ashes everywhere.
Yeah.
I really don't think is legal, but we did it anyways because that's what she wanted.
I think that's okay. I think the burning of bodies outside of a contained area it lets off all these gases that you're not supposed to do.
Because it might make somebody hungry. I mean, unless their name's Jeffrey Dahmer, you don't have to fucking worry.
The horse passed away that was living out here. They didn't know how to dispose of it, so they got the little kit to set it ablaze after it passed away. It smelled horrible for several days. Several days. It was the worst smell.
Fucking Chevy, man. That's fucking funny. Oh, we didn't order this. Sin, yeah, burning flesh is fucking terrible. Burning human flesh is probably the worst smell in the world. I mean, you smelled it fresh, like being around a cauterizer even in surgery.
Yeah,
Just disgusting.
pretty gross. Oh, really, Mimi? You came over to say hi to Shaniqua?
Nick was passed out in the living room.
Well, if Mimi starts singing, she won't be sleeping.
Whoa.
Michelle, I don't know that I would do that. I don't think I'd want to be spread on Bourbon Street.
No singing.
Then at that point, you'd act kind of like kitty litter and just soak up some idiot's fucking puke because they didn't know how to stop when they were ahead.
Michelle wants her ashes spread on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I don't care where my
Girls sitting there asking for beads, and you just throw a bag of ashes in their face.
Poof, bitch.
Michelle Hughes says hello.
My sister wants me to start putting ashes, like cremated ashes in resin orbs. I'm like, I don't
Be
think
kinda
that's going to
interesting.
look like how you think it's going to look like. It's going to look like mud inside of something that you can hold.
Yeah, but it's mom's mud.
I want to put mom's mud in my necklace.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are just as fucking morbid as I am. Fresh, did I ever tell you that fucking story of me there was a night I was working in BJack. Lady came in, fucking died in the ER. Had to go
Okay.
put her in the two drawer morgue downstairs in the lab there. So I go down there with, I forget who the fuck it was. It was some captain, myself, and the lab tech. And because I'm the morbid son of a bitch I am, fucking winding the table up to get him up into the top shelf there, and look up and I go, does this account for me raising the dead? I'd never been yelled at by a captain so much in my entire fucking life. It had nothing to do with my chain of command at all. It just isn't the time or fucking place for that. Yes, it fucking is.
You don't have a morbid sense of humor working in the medical field. You ain't gonna last in the medical field.
Yeah, it's a funny thing because nobody wants people to die at their funeral. Yet everybody is, well, I mean, obviously people are sad because you died, but it's nobody will ever say I want people to cry at my funeral. But did you guys ever see that thing where the dude played a joke on his family when he died, and he had like a tape recorder planted in there? So when they lowered the casket, it was like, "Hey, let me out of here!"
That's that fucking Irish guy, yeah. I seen the video of that. That shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And all these people are just cracking up because they knew what kind of sense of humor he had.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the dead guy was definitely not offended, Steven. And if they were, I didn't hear about it.
There are a bunch of companies that make ashes into diamonds.
Incredibly expensive too.
But probably like in a plastic capsule and then encased in some kind of crystal or.
I think they just stuff them in a plasma chamber.
Yeah, they basically superheat them because it's.
Those
just
are my
carbon at
dad's
that point.
ashes. My dad's ashes are in that.
Yep.
It's a little charm.
That's awesome.
Oh no. My old man's ashes are in the fucking ground. They said, "Do you want to keep any of them?" No. I love my old man, but let that motherfucker sleep.
I got my cat cremated, and then I wanted to bury her, and my husband got really mad. He's like, "I didn't just spend all that money so you can bury her." And I was like, "What am I gonna do with a huge thing of cat ashes?" Like, why didn't you just put her in the yard? And I was like, "Because I wanted her to be in ashes, damn it. I wanted to cremate her."
You guys want to see something real fun? You can do some good even after you die.
Recompose.
Is that the tree thing? It is
No.
indeed.
No.
No.
Throw that out there for everybody. You can compost your corpse now
Oh wow.
and turn it into fertilizer.
Oh, how much does that cost?
It's actually I don't think the price is all that bad.
Oh, I could do that one then. I gotta keep my options open.
Where's my frequently asked questions? How much would it cost?
If you're looking for options, I did stumble across this just a minute ago when I was checking legalities of what you can do with the body. In case anybody's interested, mummification is actually legal again, and there are now companies that provide full services for such an event.
Uh-oh.
So let's get this straight. They're mixing people's ashes with shit.
They compost you in a plastic container, and then mix it with other fertilizer, and off it goes. So it costs $5,000, which, I mean, it is cheaper, most likely to get cremated. Because cremation you can usually get for, theoretically, you should be able to get it for $2,000-3,000.
Are there more dead bodies buried on Earth than there are alive bodies?
Oh yeah, by a long shot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have at least in blood work every year, I at least have like $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Not even counting the amount of insurance that we spend that doesn't cover for any of this shit anyways. So it would be cheaper, just imagine. Pay off itself.
Well, you have to add in the rest of the costs. Like
What I'm wondering
going to autopsy you, they're going to do all sorts of stuff to you.
if they're going to compost you, you know, the one thing that pops into mind, how are they composting the bone? That shit lasts for fucking ever.
It's the chemicals they've got. The chemicals they've got breaks down the human components down into its base.
I was going to say,
elements.
could you at least fillet me and just put my skeleton somewhere? You know.
I mean, theoretically, you probably could.
They're not doing ashes first. They're taking your whole body.
Whole body, yeah, and turning you into fertilizer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The only way I want that to happen to me is if you guarantee me I'm going on somebody's food.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be in somebody's food. You just have to tell your family, like, hey, use me for the garden.
There's a whole section here. What happens to the bones? Apparently, they use a group of thermophilic microbes and bacteria to break down the bones and teeth as well.
Yeah, I
Nothing
mean,
left of you.
that's what the appendix used to be in our bodies, was a organ just to break down bones. So it's got to be something in the world. Maybe they're saving all the appendixes.
Oh, I
There
can
you go,
donate
donate
my
your
body
body
to
to science.
science. I need to keep all my options open for when I croak.
Yeah, I mean, you can end up in a cadaver lab.
Yeah. I spent quite a bit of time in the cadaver lab.
Imagine how much
Neat.
fun they'd have with me because I have all kinds of wonky lymph nodes.
Look at these wonky lymph nodes.
Well, you can even have them slice and dice you too.
Right?
Fuck it. I have tattoos on the inside of my neck when they biopsied a bunch of them.
Be
They
like a
had to mark
scavenger
them.
hunt. Be like a scavenger hunt for interns.
What the hell is wrong with her? Go.
Hey, good luck.
Have fun.
Here's a hint. There's tattoos in the area.
Oh, we scared one off. Apparently, they didn't like the whole morbidity thing.
It happens.
Yeah, it's all right. If you can't handle heat, get the fuck out the kitchen.
Oh, who did we scare off? Make her into a resin kitty? I totally missed that one.
You're gonna be a resin kitty?
I do have my cat's ashes still. Because Nick won't let me bury them.
It could be a good time to learn how to do taxidermy when your next animal dies, permanent. Be like the fucking dog on Scrubs. Uh, So I take it you're not into the taxidermy?
Gizzards, says morbid fuckers.
Uh,
I mean, it's just like really big, lifelike marionettes, isn't it?
I'd have gizzards do stuff, like taxidermy style, and then I'd have him hold a bottle of wine in the background of all my videos.
I was thinking the other way around. I was thinking you'd have to get him to do the armadillo.
Oh, he's gonna be in the armadillo pose.
Yeah, it's only fitting,
Occasionally, you just run back there and scratch his belly.
right?
How much does that cost, Lumi?
I think this was close to $1,000.
Yeah. That's nice. That's nice urn and everything.
Yeah, I got the Rainbow Bridge one, and then they did the thing where they get the paw prints and make it into keychains, like before they do all of that.
Ah, cool.
So mine was expensive. I think just for the cremation, it's probably around 400, 500. But once you start adding everything to it, it starts to get a little expensive.
Yeah.
it's for add-ons. The base price is cheap. It's once you start getting all those upgrades in your vehicle, that's where it's fucking
Exactly.
price gets you.
I've been looking at cars. That is something I was doing this week. Looking at cars.
I'll be doing that here shortly too.
I'm really enjoying the look of the Honda Fit, believe it or not, because you can squeeze like a bunch of shit into that thing. It's got a ton of cargo room.
Good on gas.
Yeah, it's very good on gas. Like 40 miles a gallon.
I don't know if I know what that is. The Honda Fit.
Yeah, it looks like fun. It looks like a fun little car. You can. I would probably. I've been eyeballing that ELX model, or EXL, the EXL model. The leather with heated seats.
Can't go wrong with that. Oh, I don't want leather seats though. Fucking ass sticks to them during the summer. No.
That's the only way to get the heated option, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You can put a seat cover over it.
Yeah.
Probably would want to anyway to protect it as much as you could.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's worth it to get the leather for the heated seat factor. Our new SUV has heated seats, and the few times it's gotten like legitimately cold this winter, it's literally been an ass saver.
Yeah, you get in, and like 3 minutes later, your butt's warm. You're like,
Oh yeah, like it literally takes like 2 minutes for that thing to blow full on hot air, and before that thing's blowing hot air, your ass is already like, damn, I gotta move a little bit.
Yep. Getting a little sweaty there. It's
Yeah.
nice. Switch it to low now.
Yeah, no shit. Drop that down a little bit. I didn't realize I set it on medium well.
Fucking this last summer, my old man's truck, my stepdad's truck has heated seats in it. And fucking, we were driving somewhere, and I went to roll the fucking window down, and the heated seat button was right next to the fucking window. Fucking, like, why is my fucking ass hot all of a sudden? Looking at, what the fuck is. Like, oops, hit the heated button. The old man's laughing at me. He goes, I knew you did it. I saw it turn on.
Yeah, I imagine your first thought is, do I have a mod going off in my pocket?
No, that was initially a thought, but then I realized, oh yeah, it's in the cup holder. We're good.
I would always be like, oh, I'm peeing myself, and I don't even feel it anymore. What the fuck?
Lumi's incontinent.
Voca, I can't imagine why heated seats wouldn't sell well there. Not for the life of me.
I don't know why they would be.
To be fair, our heated seat package has a cooling seat option as well, and it works just as fucking fast in the summertime.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a little disturbing the first couple times you turn it on when you're in shorts, and then your legs get cold while the air is still blowing out somewhat warm. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Am I having a stroke? It gets weird.
Do I smell almonds? What's going on?
Right? Yeah. Is everything tasting rubber bandy for no reason? What the fuck is happening here?
I tried to fart on Tira the other day, and I almost peed myself trying to fart on her. That's when I knew I was getting old. I was trying so damn hard. I was like,
I don't know if heated seats is going to help with that.
And if I fart on one of my pets, it's just in the moment. It's not a plan.
oh, I had to, because she's been doing some mean stuff to me lately, so I was trying to get my revenge.
Now I just got a picture of Lumi like just holding that poor chihuahua by her face right up to her butt.
No, every time she'd move across the futon, I would just scooch over a couple more feet. Just hover over and just squeeze as hard as I could.
Sounds like a shitty idea.
You're gonna hit an age where you're gonna do that, and you're actually gonna shit yourself. You're not just gonna piss. You're gonna shit yourself.
I almost peed myself. It was bad. I had to run to the toilet.
So Kira won again. That's what I heard.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to go next door and watch my neighbor's dog. My neighbor's in the hospital right now, so I'm taking care of his pets, basically.
You all right, or is it just a thing?
No, he actually had a bit of a serious episode, and so he may be gone for the next couple weeks. So I'm basically in charge of keeping his pets alive while he's gone.
I say we all dogpile on top of Friction. He's chilly. I say he gets a little bit of everybody from every direction.
I don't know. I've been trying to snuggle people with guns. I don't know if you want me to snuggle with you.
Put in your portable heater.
He's got a large dog. He's got a whole bunch. He's got a plethora of dogs right now.
How are you
That's
cold
true.
It's okay. Just don't knock on the door. It wakes the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's a good question, Idivoka. It's a good question for the room. I talked about mine, but there's some other folks in here. They weren't there that night.
I don't think I have anything that was made in 2019.
No, I don't either. I didn't buy anything new this last year.
My
Raj,
opinion only gets scowls every time I talk about it, because somebody didn't get their fucking rights paid out.
yeah. So there you go. There's only one person bought an RDA in 2019, I guess, and it's the Barrage. It's the best.
I think ID Voco was there, but for everybody else, I originally said I gotta try this. I haven't tried it yet. Somebody let me borrow the Blotto. I gotta try that. And then he let me borrow this Engine 2, which is apparently supposed to be like really good.
OBS Engine 2 is supposed to be very, very good.
I
Yeah.
want to borrow the Blotto. I want to see if it fits my braids, and if it doesn't, I want to ship it back.
Oh,
Wait a minute. You can do braids. Put a braid in there. Do it right now. Do it. Put a 14 strand braid in there.
I got 12 like done. I got a 12 strand done.
I want to know if a 14 strand fits in there and get to going.
14. What gauge do you do?
32 gauge.
Yeah, see, mine's 12 32 gauge. So
B-Dog, Lava Cake is not discontinued. They had to reformulate it. It's actually not bad. The new one's not bad at all.
I don't like it as much.
It's not as rich, but it's easy to add the richness back into it.
No, I didn't manage that.
Just put a little bit of chocolate mousse.
I did.
Oh,
Little touch of chocolate mousse in.
That flavor is in my cart right now.
Yeah, it's still one of the better chocolates out there.
You go.
It's not the best like it was, but it's still one of the better chocolates out there.
I got like a little bit over a foot of 14 strand braid right here. Nick, here you go. Just put this in there. Reach for it. Reach for it.
yeah, just email it to me.
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a great question, Swaggy Shane. If Lumi farts are poisonous, and you lick her ass after she farts, do you trip like you do after licking a poison toad?
Oh my gosh. So I actually had to clear out of my bed a couple weeks ago, and I mentioned this on Mix and Vixens because my husband woke me up before my alarm went off, and I was really upset because I didn't sleep much. So I basically Dutch ovened him, and then it started to escape, and I had to clear out of the room.
Well, I mean, you do eat mac and cheese like three times a day, so
True. Plus the oatmeal on top of that.
yeah. No, I mean, there's a distinct possibility things would get heinous in a hurry.
Ooh,
I also have
heinous.
IBS, so just add that to it.
Mega heinous.
Oh, Lumi's new nickname is the Heinous Anus.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've decided my new.
Can I open the Blotto upside down and not dump the juice all over?
Try it.
I don't know.
Try it.
Let me get a can.
50-50 gamble.
Well, he says, I don't know, but we're going to find out.
Oh, look at that. I'm done for the night. I've impressed Gizzard Stew. I'm done for the night. Talk about whatever you guys want. I'm just going to be here. Sipping on seltzers.
Says, my
Same
job is
for
done
my
here.
seltzer sister, I'm still drinking the Pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse.
I still can't get my husband to take me out to grocery shop. I've been trying to get some of that seltzer water for a while now. He's not having it.
Well,
It's cheap though. Like you can get a 2-liter bottle of flavored seltzer, plain seltzer, whatever you want for like $1.
Yep.
I'll run and grab one.
I think
Dollar Tree, yo.
the only way I think I'm getting one is if I order it off of Amazon, because Mr. Loomy just doesn't take me out to the grocery store anymore. It's cruel. This is why I have to fart on him. I need to get my own spiteful revenge back, so just wait till he tucks his head underneath the blankets and just
Flatulate.
I wasn't for $1.15, lemon lime.
We should buy seltzer on Amazon. Can we do this, or is it gonna be overpriced?
Let's find out.
Probably not too bad. I don't know. You have
It's
Prime
on
too, right?
Pantry.
Sure. Is that
Oh,
what they
Vana.
do?
Vana's over here singing. Vana wants to sing to her people. Let's see.
No, I'm not on the seltzer train. I'll stick with my plain old water. I'm a boring motherfucker like that.
Let's see, there's bubbly stuff. Sparkling water.
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah, that's all, what I'm seeing right now is too much. Let me.
You don't need that name brand shit. It's all essentially the same. I have some cheap shit right
I
now.
want like a variety pack so I can try it all.
There's a 14 pack for 20. Bubbly has a 8 flavor for $9.89. Spindrift actually makes some pretty good. I actually like their seltzers, but that's $29. That's $20.99 for 20 cans.
There's a coupon on this one.
There you go,
Coupons.
LaCroix. 24 for $16.99.
Is it like a variety pack?
Oh, there you go. 30 pack of Perrier for $10.96.
Oh, is it a variety?
Looks like watermelon.
Good and Gather unsweetened raspberry blackberry sparkling water. It's quite delicious.
Cheerio.
There's San Pellegrino. 12 pack of liter bottles for $17.96.
That's good.
It sounds
Well, next time he takes you to Target, Lumi, just go and wander over to the food section. They've got them back there.
I got out to Target again last week, and the second we got there, he started not feeling well, so we had to beeline it out. I didn't even get a chance to look at it.
Perrier is pretty good.
Every time I start to go out to meander, all of a sudden I get to hear, I got a headache, we gotta go home, Loomy, or Courtney.
Oh,
Yeah, just ask them to grab you. Like they've always got them on sale. They're always on
Yeah.
sale. You can talk them into them because they'll be like 89 cents for a liter of sparkly water. I'm gonna put this one in the fridge. No, I'm not, because I've already got another one in the fridge.
dude. He's fucking wrecked.
putting coils in the recoil because I haven't used it in forever.
You know what, Lumi? I'll buy you some. Is she still there? Yeah, I'll buy you some sparkly waters for a stand. How's that? You tell me how much the stand is, and I'll buy you that much sparkly water.
Equivalent in sparkly water.
Yeah.
How you
She's
like
trying to
that?
figure out which stand do you want.
Right.
She knows what stand I want. There you go.
Yoda.
Although I do need to buy my next batch of resin, so I probably shouldn't do that.
Well, you tell me the price, and we'll see how much resin I can squeeze out of it, and then I'll throw some sparkly water into.
Nah, I'll suck it up and get it at some point. Lumi does do Lumi things. I eventually get what I want. It just takes a lot of pestering. Yoda's $86. I wish I could charge $86 for a Yoda.
Yeah.
You ballin'.
Yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love my seltzers. It's been one of my favorite things since I first tried it in Vegas.
I'll try to get it this weekend because he has to take me out to get wood because my new bed comes in tomorrow. So he has to go get me wood on Friday.
Giggity.
Boca, I don't do resolutions.
Oh,
Most of
yeah,
that shit is stuff that people aren't going to do anyways.
Just plain sparkling water and true lemon.
I guess if
Sounds
you,
right.
my
That's where you.
resolution is to watch more MMA this year, which I'm going to do anyways.
Nice.
I'm allergic to lemons.
Or
No guy that can help with that.
so you know,
True lemon.
maybe I'll just make myself a list of wins this year. Like, what can I
Yeah,
get?
you could get
Little wins. That's it.
Little wins. My New Year's resolution is for the 49ers to win the Super Bowl.
Nice.
That's your resolution.
That's my New Year's resolution.
How you doing it?
My New Year's hope.
By believing, Nick Devine. By believing.
He says, well, you know, the plus side, at least now you're going to catch every Niners game now from here on out.
Oh, I'm not watching any of them. Every time I've watched a game this year, they've lost.
Oh no.
So I'm stuck in one of those conundrums.
Yep. That's why we had him watch the Uriah Faber fight with us.
Yep. Because Uriah
I mean-
Faber has not watched a fight he's not won a fight I've watched in the last decade.
I saw it happen. I watched it come true. So
Yep.
we're gonna make Fresh our good luck charm,
So who do we want to lose?
right?
Yeah, sparkling water. You could get some raspberry sparkling water, some tangerine sparkling water.
Yep.
I'm still looking at it. I'm just.
But what you got to remember is it's not sweet. Well, you can get
No.
sweet ones, but they're not
Most
sweet.
of them are,
The
yeah.
good ones aren't sweet. It's just kind of it tastes like a little bit of whatever fruit is in sparkling water.
Yeah.
My beverages normally include water, water, occasionally vodka, occasionally whiskey, water, maybe a half a cup of like decaf coffee like once every other day. More water. I don't drink any soda, so.
You get some watermelon. The watermelon ones are nice.
I used to like the blackberry ones that Walmart had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do have some really good blackberry ones.
Yeah, they do. The little clear American blackberry ones are pretty BA.
I used to always get those.
I don't think Lumi has a Safeway where she lives. Sin.
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure what they call
I don't think
Safeway over on the East Coast.
Yeah, I think she's in like Kroger territory.
Safeway Select Seltzer is actually really, really good, and you can get it for when it's on sale. It's like $2.22 a piece, or like what is it? It's $2.22, and sometimes it's 2 for $5. And when it's 2 for $5, I usually stock up.
A few people in the audience knows that how well I burp without any soda in my diet. Could you imagine adding carbonation into
Oh my
Lumi?
God. It'd be deafening.
Voka, that's a hell of a New Year's
Presidential
resolution.
AF.
Yeah, the Cascade Ice. You should be able to get 2 liters of Cascade Ice around because Cascade Ice is all over the place. Like I said, the 2-liter Cascade Ice is $1.
That one may have been just a wee bit dry. Oof.
I haven't installed a coil in months. My vape maintenance has been slacking.
Hey, show stealer. You can come steal TJ's show?
Amber, I was just about to ask you what an LOL creamer was. I was like, that's a new
Oh,
one by me. I
geez.
don't drink coffee, but I'd never heard of that.
Poor Mamie. No, you're coming up this way. I did not hurt you.
Whoa.
I just picked you up.
Jesus. She's trying to get PETA involved here. Jesus.
Right?
fuck.
I just picked you up, Mamie. I didn't even do a baby. I didn't do a Mamie baby. I didn't even do a Mamie baby.
Like, I just want to destroy stuff under your desk, you man.
On my desk. She wants to destroy stuff on my desk.
Oh.
But her claw, she tried to jump and missed, and her claws got stuck in my pajama pants.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, yeah. No wonder you were hooting and hollering. I got a little kitty shark tooth.
Rock and rye soda from Meyer?
No wonder you got mad. No wonder you got mad, Mamie.
A pound of sugar and creamer.
Did one of her
He's
teeth
not
come
wrong.
out?
No, that's one of her the outside layer of her claw came off.
Ooh.
That would make her mad.
Yeah, I can see that.
I could put that in a resident orb for you.
Looking for the pissed off Mamie.
Where's my tweezers? Dang it. Give this little strum.
Nope, that didn't take you long to come back.
This is how easily we forget.
Yep.
So what's the plan this week, you guys? What do you got going on? What's good?
Friday, probably do some mixing.
I'm just
Maybe.
bummed because I got one more week before we do another I'm No Joe.
Yep. There was allegedly a short, horrible fucking test stream that went on just before this show went live. So theoretically, things are functioning, technically speaking, not ideally, but functioning. So
Whoa.
there should be a recap show on the I'm No Joe channel this week, and then next week we'll be back to the good old shenanigans of glory.
Thank God. I'm ready. I'm over it. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm ready for a nap tomorrow. I think that's my
I will
master.
second that notion. Oh, before I forget, I did get an email from My Freedom Smokes. There's a coupon code for 20% off nicotine.
Ooh.
So anybody who is in dire need of nicotine, the 20% off code is 20 off Nick, NIC. For My Freedom
All
Smokes.
one word.
Word up.
B. My Freedom Smokes has some pretty darn good nick too.
They do indeed.
First place I ordered Nick from.
And that is good until it says the 13th at 11:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Let's talk about the Lambo liquor. That's a good question. That's a good question, TJ. So Gizzard Stew dropped a GIF in our group chat that we communicate to each other in.
Yep. I want to let you know exactly what happened there. That's what happens when you take a Bears fan and convert them.
So you're blaming that on Chicago?
No. That's a conversion problem. They have to go through the whole process of getting themselves out of that window licking, or in this case, concrete licking stage that they live in. No offense, Adam, but unfortunately, that is what it is.
I'm taking they're fucking losers.
I was just curious.
Talking about the little chubby kid licking the wall.
Yeah, licking the wall in Lambeau Field.
Lambeau Field, yeah.
He was making out with Lambeau Field.
Yep.
Mm.
And you thought converting to Judaism was hard.
It tastes like cheese in there. Come on. Everybody likes cheese.
See, I didn't have that stage of licking odd shit when I was younger. I just humped a lot of odd shit. Let me tell you, humping a tree will hurt your twat.
Probably.
It hurts.
Never.
I'm getting lectured by Sin.
Oh Jesus! Here we go on the. Is it
GIF
GIF or
versus
GIF?
GIF.
Oh yeah. I don't want to even start that debate.
Because
I'm
yeah, I was
on.
gonna say, Adam and I were both just looking away quietly.
Yep.
I like to have gift wars with people, but they always quit when I'm lining up all my gifts.
You want to talk about the Broncos? I actually talked about the Broncos with Gizzard Stew the other night.
No, we don't
Talking
need
about
to.
horsecock lock. As they call it.
Baseball is the devil.
You the devil, mama.
Your old man's the devil.
At hello.
But I believe the Packers are going to take out the Seahawks. I believe the Niners are going to take out the Vikings, and we'll get Packers versus Niners too.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
I don't see a
I
way
would
that
love
the.
to see that game again. I would love to look at the results of the game after it's over.
And I don't see any way that the Vikings win that game. Although I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, their defense is fucking rough. Of course, they've got a really good shot at it.
Although the Saints did get robbed in that game, I'm just gonna say it outright. Anybody look?
What is a Baileshi?
and it's not that okay. Maybe I'm a little biased because it's NFC North and I hate the fucking Vikings too.
Oh, okay.
But that fucking last play in overtime, he definitely pushed off and got away with fucking offensive pass interference. I'm just calling that as it was. But can't change the game. It is what it is. Hats off, you lucky cocksuckers with the Vikings. It's like that immaculate missed fucking tackle push off shit that they had last year. I'm just saying. But the wonderful thing about the Vikings is they're still gonna have the smallest trophy room in all of football, even with their brand new stadium. Gonna have a big old goose egg in it again this year.
Lumi, do you wrap your braids around a 5mm bit?
Yep.
That's why you need. Okay, that makes a lot more sense to me. Why it's hard for you to find RDA.
I ruined her for regular coils when I showed her how to do monster braids.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a crochet hook that's 5mm.
That's the only way I vape Lumi braids too. Single coil, 5mm. What is it, like 4 wraps on the drop?
Huh.
What did that get you? Like the Fast Tech special of a variety of crochet hooks?
They were Wish.com.
Oh, Wish.com variety pack.
I actually just used them to install the coils in the 3-coil.
He's like, I can't do a 5mm, and I just went
Yeah, I
on
was
Wish.
like, what's 5mm? What do I have? I was like, is this 10 5mm? I don't know.
I mean, 5mm. That's like.
It's your basic standard Phillips screwdriver.
3/8. It's like 3/8 of an inch. It's pretty big.
Most like house screwdrivers, like handheld full size screwdrivers, are usually about 5.5. That's what I use.
Yeah, that's
I want to buy that blotto. I just don't want to buy that blotto if it's not going to fit that braid in it.
Yeah, I'm having a problem. Me and Tanks don't get along. I don't like Tanks really anyway. Like a lot of people were saying that dual intake is like their favorite thing of the year, and I just don't. I don't see it for me.
I've tried
I'm
the
just
intake.
not really big on Tanks, and now I'm having. I just got it open. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I can take something and wrap it on a 5mm.
Maybe even like a dropper for like a dropper bottle.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely have something that's 5mm. I have like a thing of all these. I have like a whole bunch of drill bits, like every size in here. And I'll just go to a converter and see which one is it. I'm pretty sure it's 3/8 around that.
I need all of the notes because I do want an RTA. I've been on the hunt for a good RTA that will hold my favorite braid for a while. Like these are 2 of them that I have nearby. The bulk and the wasp. Clearly the wasp isn't going to fit it, but I was hopeful.
Yeah.
You're trying to fit fucking 70 pounds of shit into a 2-pound sack in that thing.
The bulk doesn't like Lumi braids.
No, it doesn't. Which is a damn shame because that freaking thing is huge.
Mm-hmm. It's a BTFC with a piece of glass around it.
This doesn't fit the larger Lumi braid, but it at least fits a Lumi braid. It's the Rebirth RTA.
The only RTA I've ever tried and like really liked that impressed me was the I probably should think of what my answer is before I start sentencing.
That one that I like.
The last tank I tried, I don't think is ever going to be on the market. That I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever coming to market. That's the DJLSB AR tank.
Apparently, I lost the build deck for the intake, but I tried that one too. It wasn't happening. So I'm just
the intake I don't think is gonna fit. Yeah, that's.
I'm just at the point now where I have 7 RTAs laying around and they don't fit braids, so I don't want to buy another one. Because I'm just like, I'm tired of it. If it don't fit my coil, I don't want it. What project?
So fluffy.
There we go. Giz wants to know whatever happened to that project.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
if
know.
we
I
ever
haven't
actually
talked to
heard.
DJ about it in a while. But yeah, that tank was awesome.
Those little sloths.
Giz also got to vape it.
Those little slots.
It was.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that DJ tank. Where and it just disappeared.
It never hit the market.
Never got past the R&D, or it was finished, but just never hit the market.
As far as I know, they had all the R&D and everything done because he had a finished prototype that he was vaping on in Vegas.
The fatality tank is what I was want to say. The fatality tank is the one I really liked.
Right? Yeah, that stuff. That thing was so cool. So cool. I'm betting maybe it was a little cost prohibitive. If I had to guess, that's probably what happened. It was a little bit cost prohibitive, and they couldn't figure out a good price point on it.
Dope.
But I mean, it might come out next week too. We don't know.
Final ohms.
But yes, Addy Tooney did put a 14 strand Celtic in that blotto.
Yeah.
Fit. I just
don't
don't.
wicked it though.
Yeah, he didn't wick it though, so I don't know if it's gonna choke or anything. And it's just gonna be
It
burnt.
had to be a 4-wrap because these posts are very close together. Just like all RDAs and RTAs like this, they're pretty close together. I don't know. This just had a whole bunch of wick in it though, but a 5mm wick, that's a lot.
Well, if you're counting the mine's a little dirty because I've been vaping on it like all week. If you count the legs, 5 wraps. If you don't, it's 4 wraps.
Okay. Yeah, the drops posts are definitely further apart than this.
Yeah, I don't know because it's been over a year. It's been over a year. I don't know that it's coming out.
Gunther wants to know how much did he drill the blotto out before he did that.
Right.
That's a good question. And with tuning, there's no telling.
We're talking
Yeah.
paper thin.
I opened her up to 12 millimeters
Right.
Oh,
around.
This is tuna can girth.
That's right.
That depends. If you're new to coils, I may not recommend a braid because they are
You
pretty.
trying to do braids?
They're pretty hot. Just buying them. They're a little spicy.
They need some heat for sure.
Like this right here on a 5mm rod, 4 wraps, is 0.17. And it's a single coil.
So we're doing like 85-ish.
Yep, I'm vaping it at 82 right now.
Sounds to be right.
Best flavor you'll ever get.
We have vapor.
Yeah, what type of staples did you get in the day one? Now you got me curious.
That's a dual lumi vertebrae,
Jesus Christ.
3.5 millimeter. It's a 0.07. I'm vaping at about 160 watts.
He's a fiery little bastard.
It's feisty as fuck, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Have you installed yours yet, TJ?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's fantastic.
Oh. You vaping on it now? You never told me.
No, I didn't. I'm not one to kiss and tell.
Yeah, no, I generally vape very low at very high wattages because I enjoy very hot vapes and changing weather systems.
Oh,
I guarantee
the nice hot
Fast Tech
vapes
was
are
shipped
good
to
during the winter.
Massachusetts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like what vape shops or what vape stores here in the U.S. do you guys think would ship to Massachusetts?
I don't know. You can't really order anything right now because of the Chinese New Year.
True.
I was gonna say,
So
you could
don't
get,
buy anything right now.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure 3F will send to fucking anybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fast Tech 3F would definitely send to anybody.
3F would most definitely send it to you. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't think they discriminate.
They have no fucks to give.
I don't know that 8 Vape would turn you down. 8 Vape, I don't think would turn you down. Who else? I mean, you could always call. You could always call a lot of the places. If you call them, if you talk to them, they'd probably be like, "All right."
Where the hell
8 Vape turned her down?
8 Vape turned you down? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I still ship out braided wire, and it's pretty affordable. But we'd have to have quite a bit of conversing going on. Because if you order from Fast Tech, you won't see it until March right now because of the Chinese New Year.
Yep.
Yeah. You're looking quite a while.
Same with 3F because they're based out of China too.
I'm trying to think of someone here in the U.S. that wouldn't give a shit.
Lumi.
Well, yeah, Lumi. But are you going to ship an RTA?
Oh, an RTA?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought we were talking about just wire and
Well,
braids.
maybe you can
Oil.
buy it and ship it to somebody and then they can ship it to you.
That's always an option.
Yeah.
Find a friend in a legal state.
Yeah,
Have
there's
them
people
order
on.
for
There's
you.
people on. There's definitely people on Facebook that would do it for you.
Yeah.
eBay, yeah, you could. eBay'd be a good bet.
Nope. You'd be
Good luck.
surprised. eBay's gotten really strict at taking down everything.
eBay cracks down on anything vape
Oh
related,
yeah,
trust me.
page stuff. Yeah.
Trust
I
me.
don't even see the little things for the parts anymore. For the little
Yeah, they
the
crack down on
PC parts.
anything now.
Yeah, I didn't see any of those on there anymore. It's like, wow. Okay. Oh.
Bless you.
Isn't it?
So
Can I share screens really quick?
Hell no.
Are you ready to resize Zoom for OBS?
No, I'm not.
Are you now?
No,
How about now?
no,
You got it open now?
no,
How about now?
no.
Ready?
No.
Well, Cherokee, the chances of an order clearing China before Chinese and New Year started, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So if I were to do this and be kind and install braids and whatnot, how much trouble could I get into for sending out an RDA with braids installed into it to an illegal state?
I don't think you'd be selling anything. You'd just be sending something to a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just be a present.
Yeah.
Well, they'd have to buy the coils.
No.
No, no,
You
no,
could
no,
say-
no.
If a friend took it upon themselves that they were compelled enough to donate some money to your hobbies, as a friend would do, and you, in reciprocation, because of your giving nature, felt so compelled to send that same friend an RDA that was already loaded and ready for them to go, there couldn't be anything illegal about there because no transaction has transpired. It's just friends helping friends.
Precisely.
Can I share screens yet?
No.
What are you trying to share?
I want to share what Larry's done on my Discord so everybody can see how awesome it is that Larry's gone in here and took like literally every single one of my braids
Doesn't
and
it-
pulled the specs for it.
Doesn't it just work if you share?
Well, there might need to be some resizing done on the OBS.
I don't think so, because if we're in the Zoom window, then his Zoom window is taking up the whole screen. So whatever you share is going to take up the whole screen,
Oh, wait,
theoretically.
I forgot. I'm a master at OBS. Hold on, I got this.
Just do it. I've been fucking with you to see how many times I could say no, and you would just listen. Jesus Christ.
Like, no.
All right,
No.
the joke's over. It's not fun anymore.
Is it
Okay.
visible?
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Larry put this in a, what is this? In a drop 14 strand, 6 millimeter, oval, drop, ohmed out at 0.24 ohms. And then he did this thing, 32 gauge stainless steel, 7 loop French braid, 6
Click 'em.
wrap.
Make them bigger.
How do I make it bigger?
Click it. No. Ah.
So yeah, Larry has a whole section on my Discord where he's been kind enough to tell you about how my braids will ohm out for people and the kind of decks and what he's done. Like this dual braid right here. That one is 6 loop French braid, 32 gauge, 5 wrap, 3.5 millimeter on a Troll V2, 0.11 ohms. That's not too bad. It's a little bit spicy and hot. It looks like you had to squeeze the leads a little bit. And then he's got this one. I don't know what this one is yet. 5 loop Celtic, 4 wrap, Aeronaut V2, 0.17. Wasp Nano, 0.13. That's a 7 loop Celtic braid, so 14 strand. And then this is him putting Baby Yoda through the paces. Because he had to build all the braids on Baby Yoda. But yeah, he's got his own section right here. Larry Build Braids. Or Larry Braid Builds. There we go.
The Braid Brigade. Oh.
That's it. That's all.
13/64 is what I found closest to 5. It's almost a quarter inch. Quarter inch. Yeah, not 3/8. 3/8 is huge. Quarter inch. Almost.
But yeah, I really appreciate that Larry did that because it helps people get like an idea of what the braids are going to be like in a build and how they're going to ohm out.
Word up.
730 seconds is 5.5 millimeters exactly.
730 seconds.
730 seconds is 5.55 infinity.
So 14. So 14/64. So yeah, I'm damn close.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if it fits in the blotto.
Oh man, I haven't even been looking at chat. What am I wrong about, Friction?
It's definitely gonna fit. A 4 wrap's definitely gonna fit.
10 of midnight. Jesus. Oh, that's right. All you guys are Eastern time. Fucking bad.
A 5 wrap would fit in the blotto. Well, this is a 12 strand, so definitely a 4 wrap of your 14 strand would fit.
Share so.
Oh, you gotta cut the leads for the blotto? Oh.
God. Bush league
So-
bullshit.
It's just
All these extra fucking steps. I can't just stuff shit in there and then click them off later.
Still gonna have to put a 14 strand in there. You're putting a 12 in there?
12, yeah.
Yeah, you still need a 14 strand in there.
You're so
if he puts a 12 strand at 5 wraps,
breaking my balls.
it would almost be a 14 at 4. It'd be close enough for government's sake anyway.
Right.
Hey,
What kind of braid do you do at 14 strand, Lemmy?
The Celtic.
Yeah, so your Celtics are probably wider than this because this is like this is a pretty basic. Yeah, so somehow this would help because does this come with a tool or something? I don't like this these posts.
We're already learning. We're already saving Lumi 30.
Come on. Friction, that means I get up at the same time you do. So I have to be to work by 7. I work from home. It's not that bad. I'm up just as late as you are. Suck it up, Buttercup.
I'll never forget the night he tried to hang out in Zoom like a night owl, and he's sitting there holding his face, looking at his wife like, I'm not even tired.
Yeah, I get that in my chats all the time when I'm live, and people are like, "All right, gotta get out of here. 6 a.m. comes really quick," and I'm sitting there like, "I still got an hour to go. I'm waking up way earlier than that, buddy."
He says I wasn't tired. Dude, look, there is no shame in my game. I tell them I'm fucking tired. I'm out. Deuces.
He was tired.
Oh, fuck, when we do I'm No Joe, I'm fucking wrecked by the end of that show.
Yep.
Especially if it's
there's-
a really good card or there's a lot of news. Haha.
Right. Yeah, and we run late Central Time.
You will never find a cuter fresh than on I'm No Joe.
Somebody give me some toothpicks, keep my eyelids open.
Right.
I'm just gonna dab a little hot sauce here under the eyes just to make sure I stay awake.
I have to mute the last half of the show as I'm screaming.
It's in there.
Have a good one, Michelle. Yeah,
Oh.
that's in there. Looks
It's
good.
spaced out too, so I do think
Later,
that
Michelle.
we are going
Yeah,
to.
you should be able to fit in there.
What?
Yeah, because there's still plenty of room there.
You still got room on either side there.
Yeah.
See,
It would
my-
probably fill the deck most of the way, but I bet you could get it in there. You would just have to make sure you tapered the end of your cotton down so you could tuck them flat without them puffing out to the side too much.
I will try, Lumi. I will try to make an exact 14 strain Celtic out of 32.
Don't run it through the pasta roller either, because she doesn't do that to her, so she needs to have exact replica.
Pastas.
I want to try that pasta roller at some point. It's just finding that exact one.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with sometimes like people just send me. I think it's one person that does it. They send me stuff and don't tell me that they're sending me stuff, and then people ask me for like links to where I got it, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue. That pasta roller and these goggles. The pasta roller didn't come with a box; it just came in a cardboard box, no label. It's like,
Somebody pulled it out of their fucking grandma's kitchen.
Right. Totally not suspicious.
Billy, where's my pasta roller? Ooh.
I can't make the egg noodles for the chicken noodle soup without it.
Can't we just have hamburger helper tonight?
Oh, shit.
I called it earlier. I was streaming and I was like, it smells like somebody's burning noodles. Found out, like, I was like, it smells like somebody's burning lasagna and the noodles are all just burning right now. It was one of those little TV dinner thingies that you put in the oven, and all of the noodles were popping out of it. So I was actually smelling dried, burnt noodles
Yum.
today. It was so gross. I almost went ahead and like tried to get the food dash thing, DoorDash food, whatever. But then I couldn't will myself to spend that much money on food.
Holy shit.
Mac and cheese it is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you sound like my fucking 4-year-old. That's awesome.
Mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese. Yeah, I know you fucking do.
I would eat other food if the house had it, but the house doesn't have that much food.
Yes, eat what you got then.
Like I normally put my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on bagels. Motherfucker got me everything bagels. I can't put peanut butter and jelly on an everything bagel.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you can. That's why it's called an everything bagel. You can put everything on it.
Ugh.
That's quitters talk.
Ugh.
Isn't there like onion in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not putting peanut butter and jelly and onions.
Look,
No.
if you can put peanut butter and jelly on a goddamn hamburger and it tastes good, it'll be fine on a goddamn bagel.
Who the fuck puts peanut butter and jelly on a hamburger?
Dude,
I've had one.
I'm telling you,
It was actually really good.
it's really fucking good. It's
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah, I think it
strange
would
as
be-
shit, but it's good as hell.
I get
it
the
really is.
jelly because, I mean, ketchup is basically tomato jelly.
Peanut butter on cooked meat is ridiculously good, and it does not sound like it would be,
Sweet and savory thing.
especially on a burger.
Yeah, it sounds weird. I can't remember. It was, I want to say it was at Slater's 50/50 in, I want to say it was in, like, it was somewhere in Orange County in California when I was going to college out there. I saw it on the menu. I'm like, you get the fuck out of here right now. I'm like, that's blasphemous, but I got to try it. So I fucking ordered one, and it was good.
It actually happened on this show once. Mr. Looney bought ham or something, and I thought it was turkey, and I was sitting there eating it, saying I think it went bad because I don't like ham. So I was like, this is the fucking nastiest turkey I've ever had. He bought ham again, and I did the same thing. I was in there making a sandwich, and it's fucking ham.
Oi, oi, oi.
He's trying to starve me. I knows it. I can feels it.
Gunther said it right. You can put peanut butter and jelly on just about anything, and it's gonna taste good.
I hate ham. Despise ham.
Holy fuck! Is it really that time? Jesus
It is, yeah.
Christ! All right. Well, in that case, because it is that time, and I know some of us have to fucking work early in the morning, or just be general adults sometimes. I really do have to get some sleep in because I have this fucking interview tomorrow. So we're gonna run around the room, let everybody say their piece, get the geese, and get the flock out of Dodge here. Whoever wants to go first, have at it.
I'll go first.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for doing Show Golf Tea. It was nice talking with everybody. I'm N.Divine83 on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. Instagram and YouTube. I do coil builds and stuff, tutorials, all that stuff. I got a build off going on. It's pretty awesome. It's like all the best builders on Instagram going up against each other, aside from me. And yeah, that's it. Come check out the channel. And then you can find me on I'm No Joe as well on Thursdays at 10:30 Eastern time. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, fucking with the right plug end time.
Yep.
Planning on showing shit. Uh-oh. It's about to get interesting.
Uh-oh. Pass it to Adam.
Thank you, sir. So yeah, I dropped some links out there. The most important one being our little group that we have here, Music Time with Adam on Golf Tea Vapes. We're back to top 100 tunes. I'm going to be drawing the winner tomorrow because I got to get started on it as early as freaking possible because my time is limited these days. So get your freaking votes in and pick a damn song or two, and I will perform it. I will record it. I will learn it if I have to, and I will record it all. And it's fun. So do it. Other than that, yeah, there's links to find shit. Meter posted a link to where you can listen to and or buy the Eddie and the Arsons EP. We're working on new stuff. We practiced last night. We went over like 3 new songs that are like spanking new. One of them's like super freaking fast and heavy. So expect probably a new album this year from us. I would think in the next 4 months probably have a new full length. So yeah, check it out. Freaking just thanks for having me as always, TJ. It's always a pleasure hanging out with my vape fam. And thanks everybody out there for joining us. And let me pass it off to Fresh 03.
What's happening, everybody? So we'll be doing some mixing on Friday, hanging out. I don't know, maybe we'll make Lumi break her game out again or something, but we'll do something on Friday to hang out because we're supposed to get 13 inches of snow. So I don't know if I'm going anywhere. I'll just be snowed in. So it'll be fun. Be fun hanging out. And then Saturday for some tasty mixing. Make sure to tune in to the I'm No Joe podcast tomorrow so that you can get caught up on the punchy kickies. It's one of the best shows of the week. Go hang out. Knowledgeable people expressing opinions that make absolutely no difference at all on the outcomes of the fights. So everybody be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. We'll see you on that next one. And, well, the person I'm supposed to pass it to isn't there. So,
cough, Lumi, cough.
Somebody
Lumi.
fucking up the rotation.
Lumi.
Caca!
Lumi. Hey, Lumi, tell people where people can find you.
Damn it! I was so invisible. I was working my moves and shit. Well, I give no thanks to calling on me because I was trying to be invisible, but thank you for having me here. And thank you all for being here. We love you. We appreciate you. We do this for you. So hopefully we make you giggle. Even though we went from talking about chopping trees down to decomposing bodies in certain methods and whatnots. Where did we go after that? Talking about cheese? We were talking about cheese at some point. I hope you had a fun time. And if you're hunting down a wild Lumi, here's a link to find me. There's a link to the Twitch where you can subscribe with an Amazon Prime, and it's absolutely free to you. You could renew that every month. There's a link to the Discord where I was showing you where Larry posts all of his wonderful braid builds. That Discord also has more stuff on it. It has the general price listing of said braids, all of the resin work, and hopefully soon Jennifer Jarvis's drip tips. And then there's a link to Discord, no, not Discord, Facebook and Instagram. There we go. If you need help with DIY, you need to contact me about braids, resin, help with DIY, or just somebody to talk to. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for having me, TJ. To the busy desk.
Friction mentioned you did miss the heated seat talk in there as you were going over the quick recap of the show there. And also, you missed the sparkling water portion, and a few little things you missed, but that's all right. Who's keeping track? Anyhow, thank you all for coming out. As always, it's a pleasure, fun. You guys are the reason why I come out and do this, other than the fact that I get to hang out with my friends. So, but you guys are friends too, so that's how that works. I know we didn't talk about it today because we got completely off track before I had even thought about discussing advocacy, and so that kind of went by the wayside, which I really didn't mean to have that happen, but it is what it is. It was fun. That's what I enjoyed. So just do yourselves a favor and everyone else around you and those still smoking cigarettes, please educate, advocate, so that way those dirty, stinky smokers still have a chance to save their lives by switching over to a less harmful fucking alternative. I don't have a whole lot to say other than I will see you guys next week, and then next week on Thursday on I'm No Joe, as the new season of fights kicks off, and I'm going to call it a season because I'm not going to call it a new year because it kind of seems like it goes into seasons with that. So we're calling it seasons from now on. Fuck them if they don't like it.
Right.
There's plenty of things going on out there that if you did want to look up because you're into the kicky punchy things, there's plenty of things still going on, even though there's not a whole lot of kicky punchy going on right now. But, that whole New Year's thing. So I hope you all had a fantastic New Year. I know I was glad to be able to have a show last week on New Year's Day, so that was excellent. And we're kicking closer to the 200 mark. 12 more shows, but we're not going to do a 200 show special. I told you guys from the beginning we're only doing this as an annual thing. So every year that falls, that's when we'll do the big special kickoff. So we're coming up on, what is it, the 4-year mark here
Or,
shortly.
yeah.
Not shortly, probably in about another 30 weeks. But anyhow, love y'all. I'm gonna pass it off to the one, the only, the Meter Vapes.
First and foremost, thank you, TJ, for having a show every Wednesday night that shiny motherfuckers like myself and my fellow panel members here can come to get our semblance of some kind of normalcy back into our brain. And thank you to everybody who is watching this, whether you are here with us live right now or you are catching this on a replay. Thank you guys most of all, because you guys coming out to support these shenanigans are the reasons that we get to do this every week live. We'd be doing it anyways, but now you guys get to join the fun. Like it was mentioned earlier, I am the Meter. I do many things, most of them relating to punchy, kicky shit. You can follow me on Instagram for the I'm No Joe podcast. I let you know anytime I go live, whether it's for I'm No Joe, for a recap, anything going on. The YouTube channel is linked there. All videos for the I'm No Joe podcast end up on the YouTube channel at some point. The last link on that little splurge that I dropped in the chat is the newest link. For those of you who do not wish to have to deal with this, and let's be real, I get it. I have mirrors. I don't blame you. We don't run a show full of models. So if you want to hear the shit talking we do without having to look at these fucking mugs, that is now officially an option. Anchor.fm/I'm No Joe will take you to any of your podcast platform of choice. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on fucking Spotify now, folks. So you can hear our shit talking shenanigans without having to see these mugs wherever it is most comfortable for you fine folks. That being said, this is still a vape show, and we still have to talk about vaping, because whether we talk about advocacy tonight or not, it is still a fucking thing that is and that has to be. We are here together because we found a life-saving technology that got us off of cigarettes. And if we sit idly by with our thumbs in our ass, that technology will be taken away, and no one else will get to benefit from the thing that brought everyone watching this together. So I've said it before, and I will say it again until I can't fucking say it anymore. You don't have to do everything, but you have to do something. We have to band together, or we will be banned together.
On that note, I'm decided I'm going to pick the song on something we haven't heard in a while to go out on. So, we're going to go out on Adam yelling at the top of his lungs, which is always fantastic. So if you don't know which song it is, stay put for a couple more minutes and enjoy. We'll see you guys all next week. Love y'all. Take care. Have a great night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Masturbate.
I like masturbation.
I've got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Everyone's got their chains to break, holding you. Were you born to resist or be abused? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Are you going on to someone new? I needed somewhere to hang my head without your news. You gave me something that I didn't have, but had no use. I was too weak to give in, too strong to lose. My heart is under arrest again, but I break loose. My head is giving me life or death, but I can't choose. I swear I'll never